Here we go.
We'll get told off again.
This is a Milne Road Studios production.
Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, should we say now?
Hello, Shawnee. It's another long weekend. We seem to get a few in Adelaide, don't we?
Oh, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. I'm not. It's time, fair bit of sport and stuff happening. So, day off. Good to see you, big fella.
Well, we got two red lights. Good to see you too. It's Sunday afternoon. Murray Sontag.
Maurice Sontag.
So the date today is the
8th, would it be?
8th of March, Sunday 8th of March. So welcome everybody. It's good to be back. A week is a long time in baseball, isn't it? And I've got a big apology to... massive apology.
Can we get this out the way, please?
Look, I have to do a public apology. It's out to Mr. Bob Nayswander up at the Golden Grove Baseball Club. I was up there a couple of weeks ago and requested that I was very disappointed that the top shelf had no red cans in it. And I'd sort of made a fairly concrete commitment to get up there and watch the girls play. I got called away for work. And then Saturday, there was a no-show. I couldn't even get up there on the Saturday. So Bob said, where's Ash? I've stacked the top shelf for him. So, hey, tip my cap, big fella. I know there's only one game left, so I think to show face... I'll make it my bestie to try to get up there on next Saturday. But at the end of the day, Bob, it's not personal. So the week before when it was empty, I didn't carry on. So I think we're square, eh?
Oh, I think he's square. He said to me first thing when I got there, I went to umpire up at Dodgers yesterday, where's Ash? Well, I don't keep him. I don't know where he is. So I would assume he's working. And then that was met with disappointment. He showed me the fridge with the red can stock, the work that he'd put together. So I know we gave you a bit of a hard time the week before, Bobby boy. So we give you a bit of a thanks for tidying that up. I think that's what a good club does.
And it's bloody good that you had red cans up there.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't there, Bobby. So
Ash has just got 30 to drink on the last Saturday.
Thank you, mate. So cheers, Bobby.
Should be a big day.
A big public apology to you, fella.
Yes.
It's not something
I love you, Bobby.
I like to do, but I am glad, even though I wasn't there, that there were red cans up the top. So
do love you, Bobby, and
that's our mother's milk in this state. So I do expect it's still up to the top, whether I'm there or Petey's there or any of us are there. Shawnee, it doesn't matter.
No,
let's make sure there's always a red can in South Australia.
Well done, Bobby, and and well done, Ash, for you for putting your hand up and just admitting that. But no, look, where Bobby moves on, he was moving on, and I guess that just means you've got a massive Saturday coming up because you've got to drink 30 cans in one day on Saturday. So, although Peter,
that's not a big.
Neither Stingray.
That's right. He'll take his share as well. So. Hopefully we'll have that big white bus that takes us home again, and we'll commit to the challenge. But
15 each, what a day! I'll probably be umpiring.
We're going to talk about it shortly, but it's been a fairly productive week. I'm just going to go off on a work tangent for a minute. We did massive big spec home out at Beulah Park for a non-name builder there. I would say it was about 500, 600 square metre house. It was a great big joint.
Yes.
And out the back there, they had a great big, it's called a Lumiere. It's a big suite there that's 3 metres high by 6 metres long. Wow. So...
is that physical again?
Yes, sir, absolutely. And that was put into a 316 stainless steel sump.
Wow.
That had a drain in it, and that was put into the floor so that, because the doors are so big, you wouldn't be able to just get up there and clean it. You'd probably have to hose it down so that it would collect quite a bit of water.
Right.
And, of course, this is what the drain's in there for. So we had to move it a couple of times, and there was they call it, like the Yanks call it, like a pocket door where they all slide and disappear into the wall. So... all the 4 panels slide back into that area as well, and mate, it was in and out by a degree, and it was a bit of cat and mouse. I think it took us 2.5 days, and there's a little bit of remittance there left to do, but not much.
Would and how many blokes is this working on that? Is that just you? Who are you with?
Two, and just Vinny and myself, and then
sure.
the carpenters were on site. There was two there, so if we needed a lift, the frame's 185 by 40, so it's not a really heavy frame like the Capital 900 series. They're heavy,
right?
And they need propping. But this one, still with a 3 metre opening, it's pretty big stuff. So
you still would have raised the sweat, I would say.
Fairly sweaty. So the accuracy there you still got to be accurate within plus or minus 2.
Yeah.
So diagonally, you're looking probably around closer to 7 metres. You know what I mean? Diagonally, to try to get that frame to square up, and the stainless steel's got a little bit of a wind up with the heat in it, and until you drop the weight of the frame into it, rah. We got it in, we've squared it up, it's level, and it's plumb. So we can't do any more than that. We've ticked all the boxes there.
Well, as you do, Ash.
And once
no surprises.
Good on you, boys.
No surprises there. And Vinny does great work, doesn't he?
Vinny does great work. He's
a good fella, Vinny. And
I love it when he's angry and he yells in his native tongue.
Oh, what is his native tongue? Iranian.
No, not Iranian. He would have cut loose, I reckon. He's from South America. He's from Brazil. So
always like a Brazilian.
Portuguese. That's
Portuguese.
So whenever he gets angry, he goes, "Oh, Joma Chala woo."
Oh, does
so
he?
it's quite funny,
wow.
when he goes off. So hey, Vinny, good.
That'd turn the ladies on.
Good week's work this week. So
sorry, Vinny, gave you the wrong one.
So yeah, no, it's been good. We got a fair bit done. We fairly local this week, which is good. Tuesday, Mount Barker again. So we've still got a little bit. Short
it's funny,
week next
I'll be
week.
up at Mount Barker Tuesday with my work. Yeah.
Oh, we might be able to find a red can at the Bridgewater somewhere.
Depends if Bob stocked the fridge.
Well, he won't at Bridgewater, will he?
No, you never know. But no, look. Actually, came back from Mount Barker the other day down through the Bridgewater exit and etc. back from work and put the radios down, the windows down to the van, and it was a beautiful day with the wind blowing in. And
that's for you, Chris. Chris liked to crunch his chips.
Who's Chris?
That was the
oh yes,
the boys.
Yes, of course. So
with Robbo and Chris.
He likes crunchy chips, does he?
These guys.
Yeah. Oh, there they are. But anyway, sorry, folks, we're back live now. So drove back from Murray from Mount Barker with the windows down the other day with the breeze flowing. Oh my God, it was a lovely drive. And Tuesday's due for 27, so might just have to do the same thing, I think.
The temps have just dropped slightly, haven't they? They've just
it's great.
backed off, and you can see the sun starting to go north a little now as well.
Yeah.
A few more shadows on the lawn out the back, and just nice to break it off. It has been humid though, like whatever we've lost in the direct heat, the old Adelaide stinging sun. The salt. It's been sultry.
Well, I umpired up at Golden Grove yesterday, as I said, and it there was just a cool breeze blowing through. You know, it wasn't too hot, wasn't that bloody stinking hot that you were dying out there. It was just had that nice breeze to it. So yeah, it was a nice day up.
So you've had a good week at work?
Yeah, good week. Pretty full on week. We had someone collapse in one of the public areas. So when we opened some doors, they were laying there. So we had.
Was that with the Parrot Man or?
Yeah, I was out with the Parrot Man.
Let's call him Pat.
Pat. Yeah, we won't give his real name out.
Good work, Paddy.
Young gay fellow who keeps a parrot at home. He's an interesting character. I think he's going to be one of the only people left that votes Liberal on the 21st. But anyway, he was there and he got freaked out a bit by it. But anyway, we had a busy week. But we got through, survived, and had an early finish Friday. He was driving on Friday and we got run into the back of the van, so we had an early
really?
finish.
Is that right?
So coming back from Mount Barker on Friday,
he got rear-ended.
He got rear-ended.
With a smile on his face.
Well, it came as a surprise to me. There was luckily there was no entry, but he got hit in the rear.
No peno.
No, there was not.
Just a massive damage to the chrome bar.
He had sore knees, which I thought was quite funny because you always end up with sore knees when you get hit in the rear. Yeah,
sore chin or
Yeah, mainly
cheeks.
sore knees as you're getting dragged
Cheeks.
along. But anyway, so he ended up a bit sore, but I came out of it not too bad, a bit of a sore back. But yeah, so we got young lady got out the car. Oh, I didn't know I was meant to brake. I was looking at my mobile. Well, you're not meant to be doing that, love. But so we early finished Friday, so that was nice. About 11 o'clock.
Old Poets Day. Piss off early tomorrow's Saturday. That's the best day of the week. Friday,
Or JP Frog Day. Just plain fucking ran out of gas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard that one before. That's a new one to me. Well done, Shorty. We do like new stuff on here.
Yeah, and again, we're just learning and teaching people, which I think is great.
Well, there you go. It's reciprocal this week. Absolutely. There's a few to thank this week again. We'll go straight on to Jay's SOS Safety Science. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Chris. I put an order in this week for a little bit of gear for the trailer.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be nice. A couple of signs for the side and
nice.
one for the looking out the back of the mirror in the car. So
hello.
a nice scene one. So that'll be quite good. So
yeah.
a big shout out to them. They're just down at Green Acres there on Mullers Road.
And the price would be terrific. And,
they look after you all the time.
Oh, don't they?
Terrific people.
And Jason's a good-looking fella too.
He's a rooster, absolute rooster. So, and if you're looking for a cold choice of beers this week, get up to the Fox and Firkin there, see Miles Payne, and hey, let him know you listen to the Milne Road Studios, and I've come up to have a nice cold English beer. How does that sound? They got plenty of choices up there. That's a good pub. You can wander around outside there and sit on North East Road there and listen to the...
your manager up there?
This road there at Tea Tree Gully.
Their T-shirts in the 90s were great. They used to have a firkin' good time at the Fox.
There you go.
And used to like
that was with the first owner, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I think his name was Steve or something.
Yeah, he
like
was.
that.
He was a good fella. But I remember those T-shirts and have a firkin' good time at the Fox. So
that's right.
lucky
and
they tidied it up slightly. Oh, hello.
We've still got to talk to our old friends about Hellfire down in Tassie. Man, you've got to get down there and have a look at that place down there. It's just fantastic.
Might go tomorrow.
Your liqueurs, it's only 2 hours on the plane, hour to Melbourne, hour to Hobart. But if you can, get on a plane, get down there.
If you've got Monday off and you're bored, head down to Tassie.
Absolutely. So at this stage, thank you all you guys for participating with us. It's a lot of fun, and
we love our sponsors.
we've got another Levita Liverpool this Friday.
Ooh,
so
hello everyone.
That's a Friday one this week. So Justin's had a big a book thing on Friday night, and there's another one today on Sunday. Ooh. So one's in Liverpool, and I think there's one somewhere else. So big shout out to all the guys over there in Liverpool, and I hope it's going really well, and I hope the second one goes just as good. So well done, Levita Liverpool, and
can't wait for that to pop up.
Be nice to catch him up again on the link the link all the way over via internet, which is incredible, really. There's no lag or delay or anything.
No, there isn't. And your shows are always great with him, so...
they're a bit of fun, mate.
I look forward to seeing that one. Will that be up Saturday, Sunday sort of thing?
Give me a couple of days, Yeah, it's amazing.
Technology.
It's amazing to send a file that big too, because it's over 1 million bits.
Right.
So it might be 3 million for the hour. So it's a lot of information to go. So you've got to have a special deliverer. You've got to go through a different program to send a file that big. And it's, I forget even who they are now. But, you got to set it up and send it off. And it takes a little while to go. And then you hope that they get it on the other end. And
well, I'll leave that all up to you. I've got no idea.
And then it gets displayed over there in Liverpool as well. So
with Justin, obviously, he shares your show in his newsletter, I believe.
That's right.
Do you get many viewers from the...
Yeah, quite a lot. Yeah, there's about 700, I reckon, views on that one. So
just under what we get.
There's divide that by 10. So, it's a good one. And it's nice to be hooked up over there. You got some sort of commitment over there when you get over there, and he treats you like a king. Once you rock up, he'll pick you up from the airport. And take you around and meet all the managers of the pub or the owners of the pubs and go and have a beer and a walk around
Well,
the Wirral there at
Yeah.
New Brighton.
You would have been to Liverpool.
Yes, been to Liverpool on
Liked
that last
it.
tour.
Liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, the Beatles Museum and
Yes,
the
wharf.
wharf, and then other than that,
So
there's
the
not much. But
Titanic was down there, wasn't it?
I don't know. Didn't
They
it
have
say?
a Titanic museum there as
Oh,
well.
did they?
So wasn't it built in Liverpool, the Titanic?
Yes, it was. Yep. Yes,
So
it was.
there's a fair bit of history there, and if there's gargoyles on top of the buildings down near the port there, and there's a little bit of old and new now, and
Or even if you go to
even the
the
soccer
Cavern Club,
yep,
which is where the Beatles used to perform when they first started out, you can go and watch modern acts perform on that stage, which I did, which was pretty cool. Watching up and coming bands sort of trying to get their way through. So, yeah, it's a lot
easy to navigate, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's just a great place. I really enjoyed Liverpool.
You got the burnt down church that got bombed in World War II.
Yes.
That's never been rebuilt, but they've left all the old building there, and you can navigate through there quite quickly. You know, once you go under the Mersey, they're from New Brighton, so they're on the other side of the Mersey. But to get a Uber or a taxi, go under the Mersey and come out on the Liverpool side, and look, there's a pub on every corner like Adelaide here, mate. You can get around and you're fairly cooked by about midday if you start at 8 o'clock in the morning. So,
like you're going to be doing this Saturday.
but good fun, good fun. It's great to be involved. So,
yeah.
anyway,
Great show, that one. I enjoy it, and I look forward to when you get it up.
Good one. That's the week that was in regards to work and just general. You want to get into the behind the plate?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Another week. This is must be the fourth one, mate. What's going on with the baseball? Let's start with the girls on Friday night, eh?
Yeah, well, Friday night was all set for the Dodger girls. They had three finals, prelim finals. They were all three teams, which was, as we mentioned last week, which was an amazing achievement. Unfortunately, we lost both the Div 3 women's games, and unfortunately left a bit of a sour taste in the mouth, I guess. Both of them lost to Henley and Grange.
Right? Who was coaching those two teams?
You had Jason Trembath doing the Division 3 with Liv and obviously, Tess and Joe Burns and that team that's been in a few finals in the last few years. And then you had, I can never remember his name. I know his surname's Vivrecchio. He won a CAFS medal last year in Div 6. Just trying to remember his name. Joe, I think it was. But anyway, look, he...
yeah, that's very close, isn't it, to JV?
Yeah, I don't think it was, but anyway, but he coached his French actually, I think. But anyway, look, they had been in finals for a few years. Leslie Phillips, Michelle Hallam, all those lovely ladies, and Annie Feisel. So they all made the playoffs again this year, and Sammy Pullins. That crew all made the finals, and which was great to see. And unfortunately, they lost the prelim though, but good effort, good season from the ladies. The one that we must talk about, obviously, is our own Michelle Nichols and our own Michaela Payne played in a women's Division 2 final up at home against these
those
Torrens.
girls have been on the podcast.
Yeah, they have, and good looking, speak well, very intelligent ladies.
Very nice specimens, aren't they, huh?
They're one of a few ladies in the world that like you and I. So they had a final where they were 6-0 down against East Torrens at home, and you would have thought that would have been curtains. However, they've got back to tie 8-all.
I'm glad even though they were down that they found some grit. They sort of pulled their tummies tight and managed to get back in the game, huh?
Well, look, I mean, in a final prelim, go home, isn't it? So they obviously decided they didn't want to go home and worked really hard to get back to 8-all. So Tuesday night, if you've bored with maths or I'm only kidding, go up there, try and support the girls. The game will pick up from the closing innings. So the game could either go for 1-2 innings, depending on when someone can get in front and close it out. So up at home, starting at 5:45, I believe. So
5:45, and the winner by 1. So it could go a dig, or it could go another set.
Could go
Five,
another 7.
Interesting.
Well,
good luck to Michelle's team there as well, and all the girls involved in that one. And
Dodgers have got to get one of them 3 through, don't they, to the grand final? You know.
Well, you'd think you'd get 33% return, one at least, but so it's one of those games. It's never over until the last play, is it? So,
but Mickey Payne and Mish, they love it when the pressure's on. So no doubt they'll come through. I have the greatest of confidence with that. I've probably jinxed them now. They'll probably lose by 5.
No, I think they'll get out early. I think you've got to go straight in. That's the hard bit, because it is a whack game. So lose, you could be done in the first 20 minutes.
I don't know about you, but if I'm batting as well, isn't it? Oh, and you want to beat them.
So
they used a girl. They brought on a girl from East Torrens, Michaela was telling me, who pitched for Australia in softball. And
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Well, they kept her out of the game most of the time just to try and get her through the late innings to close out the game and win. But Dodgers came back and won off her anyway, tied it off her anyway. So, it's all there for them. It's all there for them. So
I wish them all the luck.
We all do.
They're a good team. Those girls are fairly balanced and have played together for quite a while. So.
And Shane George, one of the best-looking roosters going around, he's the coach. He's in charge, so no doubt they'll get through.
Best of luck, I think get in and get out and get the job done and get into the GF the following week. So
you've got more drinking time.
Well, there'll be more red can sold for Bobby's top shelf. So it's in their interest to win. So I think they'll get in and get the job done early. So hometown advantage, 5:45. You'll be pumped up after work and just get those asses wiggling. Hey, get in there and get it done.
Well, and then the following morning, 9 a.m. We have, which is when you're going to be there drinking 15 cans, and Pete's going to put 15 away.
With Barb, I hope Bob's up there early too.
I tell you what, if Bob's sick and he misses it. But anyway,
wouldn't want to be sick, Bob.
No, I wouldn't want to be. Anyway, 9 a.m. Division 6. I umpired them yesterday against Southern Districts. They won by 8 over Southern Districts. Did they look good
yesterday?
Oh,
who stood
tremendous.
Out a whole lot?
Well, look, I mean, there was plenty of hits going around. Our guy young fellow that we got from Gawler, Timmy Pengilly.
Timmy the accountant.
He had a big day out. He was smashing the ball everywhere and he was running the bases hard and did a great job. Stuart Matthews, 2 times Caps medalist. He pitched most of the game yesterday. Did an awesome job. Then they had a little 14-year-old kiddie by the name of Nick Fowler. He came on. He looks 14. He came on and he pitched the last 2 innings yesterday. He's got a cute smile, so I think that's why the opposition liked him.
I remember catching Chucky at Mount Gambier, mate. I stuck a piece of meat in my glove and it still hurt. So.
Well, Dana Manson was
they throw hard,
telling stories about Chucky all day yesterday. Chucky sounded like he was a bit of a character, like his son. So
I think so.
But then Scott Coxhill was quick to mention that Dana Manson had thrown a year off at the back of his head when he was driving home drunk one night.
Is that right?
Yeah, so Dana obviously used to do some funny things as well. But, so they've got a great lineup. There's Greg Rogers, people's favourite. Yep. Ian's boy, he's the scorer, Ian. Lovely fella. Danon's in that team, as we mentioned last week. Great player. I
love Danon. He's a contributor. You know, he does bark up for a little fella, though. When he's in the fight, he's just into it and he loves it.
He's not there to mess around. He likes to win and
wants
play
to get
hard.
the job done.
But he's also a great teammate. Look, we got Greg Rogers, the great F45. He's out
the boy
there
from
well.
Turkey, yeah.
He's got a lot of hair. So, no, he'll be out there. But our man, or my man, Scott Coxhill.
The bank manager.
Oh, he should be doing banks. He should be teaching people baseball. He yesterday he hit a couple of doubles.
Loose as a goose, isn't he?
Oh, he just first at bat he fucked up and hit it in the air, but they scored a run anyway. But after that, he just pounded the baseball, scored
through the
20 runs.
corridor,
So,
two baggers.
Yeah, that sort of gear.
He's
and,
gorgeous. Great arm again.
and he shortstop. He played great
Just
again.
a pity he's a psycho. That's all. He's just mentally not there with all the money.
Well, he's working on that, I think.
I don't think he's working on it.
No, probably not.
Bloke's mad. Anyway,
lovely fella though.
love him to bits. Crazy as they
He had a
come.
great game. So anyway, they're through the grand final next week. All the best boys. They're playing the Adelaide Angels at
What time?
9 a.m. at home, Golden Grove. So again, if the missus has given you trouble the night before, or you think you're a bit bored, head on up there at 9 and have a look at a grand final, which should be a good game. So that rounds off sort of where the Dodgers are at.
That's the local stuff.
Unfortunately, Divi 4, just quickly lost down at Adelaide yesterday, 12-10. So.
Okay, what about the Div 1 stuff?
So Div 1, just quickly, the final started yesterday, which will be fascinating. 3 games played. Henley beat Port Adelaide 9-2. So that was a big result. And
probably should have been that score around it.
I would think so, because I think
Port really just accidentally got in, I reckon.
Absolutely. I agree. So they got beaten. So then Adelaide and West Torrens was a really interesting one. It was 0-0 for 8 innings. And then West Torrens scored a couple. And then Adelaide came back and scored 3 in the last. So they won 3-2 down at Adelaide. So that was a big game as well.
Yeah, well, what a stadium down there. They've spent some money over the last decade down there, haven't they? The last 5 years. And
yes. Yeah.
Isn't that, it is good, they open up all those big doors up the top there, and you can look over the diamonds there, or the diamond.
Yep.
And they got the shorter diamond, the warm-up area there, and the cages. And
it's a great setup, and I think that's why people go
some
play.
money spent on it.
So, but, 2 heavyweights, obviously West Torrens are there not to muck around either. So 2 heavyweights going at it. So interesting result yesterday.
So West Torrens gone?
No, so what it is, it's best of 3.
Okay.
So the final game yesterday as well was Souths down at Southern Districts beat East Torrens 2-0. So of that's game 1 of a 3-game set for all of them. So
East Torrens will drop down to play.
Well, no. So what will happen today is those 3 lots of matchups will play again today. If Henley, Souths, or who'd we say, Adelaide win, then they'll advance, and the other 3 will drop out. So
Okay, righto.
So, but it's best of 3.
So that'll leave a prelim and then go into the
Correct.
GF.
Correct. So
yeah, right. So it is elimination week. Like
there will
be 3 gone today.
All those teams hate each other. So
unless there's a draw, or does it play out in a final?
No. So the way it will happen is that you've got to keep playing until you win the game.
Okay, so there will be a result.
However, one thing to note, that if the other team that lost yesterday wins game 2 at midday today, then it will go to a game 3 at 3 o'clock today to decide it. So
who's your money on for the dropouts?
East Torrens will lose to South, I think. Although South have got too much pitching, so I think ET...
Good batters down there.
Port will drop to Henley. I can't see them getting back and winning 2 at Henley. I just can't see that happening. And then I would imagine you could flip a coin on Adelaide West Torrens. West Torrens are a super team, so they'll probably bounce back today, game 2, I would imagine. I reckon that one will be the only one, but I reckon that'll go to game 3. That's my prediction.
When do they play game 3?
At 3 o'clock today.
Oh, right. So it'll be a double header if it's 1-1. Okay.
Yeah, so they'll play the first one at midday today, which I think we're already past. So they would be underway, and then should they go to game 3, it'll be at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So, but I would imagine 2 of those will not get to 3 games. That's my prediction.
And possibly all 3 will go after 2 games. So
yeah. So, but fascinating start to the finals. All the 3 teams that you would think would expect to march through did. So yeah, it's going the way I thought. And then finally, I don't know if you want me to mention the World Baseball Classic.
Of course, bring it on.
20 countries meet, for those that don't know, every 3 years or 4 years, like the Olympics. This year it's in Japan. So,
I say.
well, they're drinking plenty of them. Bob didn't have any of them in the fridge yesterday, I noticed.
What?
Yeah, the World Baseball
They were
Classic's
going to be
on
the backup there in case the Red Cans ran
and
out.
he's got no. I don't know. No, I don't know if he
Come
did.
on, Bob.
I didn't even look. So the top 20 baseball countries in the world meet. They get put into pools initially. Now, over the last few years, Australia hasn't got out of their pool, but very exciting news this year. But Australia's pool, Ash, has got Japan, number 1 in the world.
Yep.
The Korea, who's number 4. Number 2, who they beat in Chinese Taipei, the Czech Republic and themselves. So they're calling it the group of death. However, folks, this is the exciting bit. Australia beat Chinese Taipei, the world number 2, 3-0 on game 1. They then beat the Czech Republic 3-2.
Again.
Yeah, and so they've won their opening games, which has just never happened against those top countries. So tonight, for anyone, if your dog's bored or something and he wants to watch something different, put it on ESPN or KO. There is Australia versus Japan.
Wow.
9 p.m. South Australian time. If Australia wins that, I mean, boy, oh boy.
Where does that put them after 3 wins?
Well, actually, after 2, just for now, they're actually sitting top of the group.
Which will automatically pull them into
So the
next
top
lot of games.
Yeah, it will do, because the top 2 countries go through into a final 8. So, well, I mean, if we can get through to the final 8, I think it then would take our world ranking from, say, 11th up to about 9th or 8th.
That's
they're
cool.
saying. So
that's very good. Well done, Aussie.
Yeah, so Australians really, really doing well. Adelaide, big representation. Jack O'Loughlin from the Giants. Van Steensel from the Giants. Curtis Mead has come back from Major League to play. He hit a home run against
big
the
hitters.
Czech. And so Australia doing really well. And Japan, they're going to be hard to beat. They've got Otani. He hit a home run last night against Korea.
You'd almost think at that level, but you never know, do you?
Well, they're all Major League or Triple A at their level, so
that's right.
It should be even. But Otani hit a home run to right field yesterday against Korea, and then the Cubs player Suzuki hit 2 home runs in the one game for Japan over left field. So
they're very good at it, aren't they?
Oh, well, he plays Major League, obviously. So
Otani's a good size too, isn't he? Big fella.
He just swings the bat hard.
Yeah.
And someone said last night, the Australians are doing what he does now. When he swings, when he makes connection, he always pulls his 2 hands through the ball. He doesn't release one.
So all that inertia goes with the ball.
With both hands, and he's getting further strength. So they're saying that the Australians have made an adjustment with their batting.
That's good,
for
little
this
things.
tournament. So,
little 2%ers pick up plenty, don't they?
Well, they've hit 7 home runs in the 2 games, Australia, and if you look at each swing they've had, they've both been 2 hands through the ball.
I worked with a builder yesterday called Jerry, and we had these top-hanged sliding doors that weighed just under 200 kilograms each.
Wow.
So if you put 2 of them together, you can do the maths. There's up closer to 350, 400 kegs.
Wow.
And if you're a 4-foot tall girl, it's very hard to get the inertia to get these things to move. And they were pretty tight yesterday, but we ended up winning in the end. We ended up getting about 40% back.
Nice.
Which made it easier to get that initial inertia to get it moving.
Yes.
So, in the event of a fire or something like that, that you need a quick access to get out, whether you're isolated from somebody or whatever, that you have the ability at any stage to get in and out of the house. So, good working with you, Jerry. It was a good day. I know Bob's angry I didn't get up there, but at the end of the day, we're having fun, Bob. At the end of the day, it was a very successful Saturday for...
He might take you out to his special room up at Dodgers and just whip it out of you. But
he could do, but we'll wait and see what happens on that. If the Red Cans get consumed, I'm sure he'll forget about it.
I'm sure he will.
Water under the bridge.
Well, He's forgivable. But anyway, look, that's behind the plate, so I think we've covered
So
most there. We're local
no US.
and,
The Yankees are still. They had the international game on, so
yeah, a bit of a break because the USA is in the currently in the World Baseball Classic. For those Yankee fans, no, sorry, that's the ending one, isn't it? Aaron Judge hit a home run for America.
All right, Aaron Judge.
He hit it about 758 feet over.
It's still going, isn't it?
It was against Brazil.
Against Vinny, huh?
Yeah, Vinny.
puppy.
He'd be swearing after that. So
yes, it's probably gone into Mexico or just up from the border, maybe.
Well, I think aliens took it.
Could have been. Well, that's another subject we got to talk about too.
Anyway, that is behind the plate, folks.
Well, there you go. There's a well done, Shawnee. You really get through that. You get through the scores properly. And shut up, boys. But it's really good that the accuracy of just quick little top up each week of what's going on local in the baseball in South Australia and in the domestic league and. Sort of, it's good for people if they do miss it or they work, Bob. You know, they can certainly quickly get onto the podcast here and find out what the scores were. So,
well, not a lot of people knew about the World Baseball Classic. I was up there yesterday, obviously, and I was talking to people, and they say, well, "What's that?" So, you know, it's good that we can let people know what's on, and especially big game tonight, 9 p.m. You know, South Aussie time, Australia, Japan, lock in. That is going to be that's going to be an absolute.
Get your red cans and your packet of chicken chips and sit down and watch it, eh?
Make sure your fridge is stocked.
So look, just Tuesday night if you can get up the club.
Yep.
First pitch 5:45. Get behind the girls up there at Illy Area Reserve there. At the Golden Grove Baseball Club and, get them over the line, as they used to say. That would be half the way to 2/3 of the way to getting another flag. So,
and the Divi 6 boys Saturday hopefully will salute and get up in that. I mean, the way they played yesterday.
Be nice to have two to go in and, you know, even if you get one or you get two and be greedy, you know, like let's go for it.
Well, I mean, yesterday, really, Southern Districts were Iran and the Dodgers were America. They were just bombing the shit out of them. So there was a fairly and just for those that don't know, Southern Districts were second at the end of the minor round. So Dodgers winning by 8 at home is it's a bit of a walk in. So, but. As people said yesterday, you never want to get cocky in sport, do you? And think you're over the line. So,
as Mr. Brooks says.
Can always go wrong on that one day. So
part of winning's dealing with losing. So that one sticks in your brain every week. But what we might do, we might just get on quickly to the Iran war. I don't want to get too stuck up on this one, but sure. I know that old Donald has said that you unconditionally surrender, and we'll go easy on you. And I have heard back nothing.
Well, no, they did come back with nothing. With something. They said, in your dreams.
In your dreams. So they're still poking the bear, aren't they? They're still firing some pretty heavy stuff.
Oh,
it's not going the right way, is it? And I know they've had over 3,000 strikes now, and Iran are still flicking shit. So there's missiles and whatever coming from somewhere, someone and somewhere.
Of a Russian nature.
You know, allegedly. Mm-hmm. So,
even allegedly a Chinese nature.
At this stage, there's obviously material coming in, which is their right, like everybody else. I think the whole part of this exercise is to exhaust this type of human that really the regime is evil. And you can't allow evil. It's another Hitler, really. It's no different. You really can't have people fucking around with nuclear weapons and saying, we're at 65%, enriched uranium. Like, you're just poking the bear, aren't you? Like, you haven't got other countries saying that. This is from a bully saying, hey, don't watch out. Watch out. We've got all this stuff.
Well, I mean,
if you've got their assistance countries that are feeding them more rockets to be a bully, then it's gone the wrong way, isn't it? And it's just going to continue because it won't be a 10-day war because it's going to be still fed by others.
Oh, of course it will. And
America's funding their own thing, and it was $908 million a day to operate that war. Consider that.
The Australian, the American economy.
980, I reckon. $981 million per day it's costing the American war machine.
You know, there was tornadoes through America, through Michigan and Oklahoma in the last 24 hours, and people from those areas are saying, well, where's our 900 million, to try and rebuild our houses? But
needs to go no longer than really 2 weeks, doesn't it? Even less than that. At the moment, they've printed trillions of dollars off, 7, 14, 21, allegedly. They've printed off plenty.
Trump has said only 7-8 hours ago that Iran have come forward saying they want to talk. Now, I'm confused because the reports were confirmed overnight that Iran again had a 2.5 earthquake, which they're then suspecting is that them doing nuclear tests.
Or they've hit something
in their own country. So
possibly. I think they did get a murmur last time on their...
they've had a second one.
Yeah, well, they've probably hit more underground stuff. You don't know how much stuff they've got underground everywhere. I'm sure the CIA knows a fair bit about most of it, but you're not going to know it all, are you?
Well, the Israeli intelligence has been phenomenal.
And then you got China now saying, hell, we need to build more submarines. And you're thinking, to me, I really don't want to go down this lane because it just gets too messy. But you need to buy Australian. What is Australian? And keep the money here. All you're doing is feeding another machine. So I think that it's all well and good that we all go out there and try to save a bit of money, but in the long run, I'm not sure that money's being spent the right way. Anyway, I don't want to get caught up in that too much because it is fairly political and fairly heated, and it's still ongoing, and people are dying. So
yeah, exactly, and it's a concern that how much longer this will drag on for.
And people are genuinely worried about World War III. No one wants it. We've been down there before. It was 60 million last time, 58 million people.
Yeah.
It was the same amount on each side. No one wins out of it. You blow everything up, and what do you get out of it? Heartache. Can't go there again. We don't have a world left to fuck around with that sort of stuff. It's, as Levita Liverpool says, it's all about positivity. We've got to find the goodness out of it, not just these wars have got to stop. We've got to stop being monkeys and move on to a different level of people. Let all the bullshit go. And
well, I'm a big Formula One fan.
Let's talk about the Formula One in regards to what's happening with the war offset.
So we're in Australia at the moment. Obviously, the race is today at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Where is it?
In Melbourne.
That's right.
So that's on this afternoon. But after that, the races were due to go to Bahrain and Doha.
Yep.
Now, they're saying that has been cancelled because of the fact that because of the war is being on, that they just can't guarantee safety. Now, very kindly, you'll like this. I know you like this sort of thing, the arrogant side of sometimes of Donald. But
Donald.
Donald has now announced that because those two countries can't hold the Grand Prix, they'll just simply hold them both in America, which...
How do you reckon that's it?
Well, I think it's fair to say globally, especially through Europe, people are not happy with that.
No, well, they would be because they've...
So we'll see, but...
Yeah.
Donald said that's fine. We're safe. We're a big country.
We've got no free-to-air car racing on the telly. Isn't that incredible? So I take it that's now all gone to Foxtel, has it, Mr. Foxtel?
I think it's all gone to KO or Foxtel. I'm not sure.
One of them. There's only footy shows on this one.
I've got KO, so I was watching the V8s this morning at 9:40. Monday because I didn't sleep, Ash. I was shitting.
Well, you got the Winter Olympics in there as well. That might be also what's pushed it out onto
not sure
onto pay drive. But
as I said to you on the way up here, I was at the praying over a porcelain bowl all night. So
hey, just
I was up early for the supercars.
How did the supercars go yesterday? I haven't had any feedback on it.
Yeah, they've had 4 races over the weekend. Brody Kostecki from Shell V-Power Racing won 3 of the 4 races. 2 of them in an absolute blast.
In a Mustang,
away.
yep.
In a Mustang, in an absolute pull away. And then today he overtook Brock Feeney for Red Bull Racing, and also now a Mustang, as we've spoken about. Didn't think I'd ever see that happen, but anyway, they did that, and Kostecki got him with 2 laps to go for his 3rd win for the weekend.
Well, how good's that?
So he's had a massive weekend. So good racing, except the other thing was that there's all sorts of damage done. There was 2 massive crashes in the last race. So
it's a pretty fast track, isn't it? There's some very high speeds and then some real tight corners.
Yeah, and they're only short races. They're only 19-lap races, so everyone's trying to just crack on and, get their win. So everyone's just going for any corner or gap they can see.
They're all young boys. A lot of the young boys too.
Exactly.
They're fearless, aren't they? They're they're the ones that can pull the good times because they just, the consequences to them are...
Well, there's one young lad whose surname is Cameron. Forgive me for not knowing his first name, but he had 4 crashes in 4 races on the weekend. Didn't finish a race.
So he's
learning.
I
think he needs to be sent down. I think he needs to be, because she's not cheap to run, obviously. So I think he needs to be sent down. And
used to be $1 million a car. I think it's probably up around $3 million a car now to operate.
Yeah,
so
somewhere around there. Yeah, and
the supercars it's a very good race, isn't it? The amount of tracks now in all the states where you get a lot of the street circuits. You look at Townsville now, how good that's been for the last, and it's probably getting close to a decade now that they've had the race up there, if not longer. Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide.
Well, 2 in Adelaide.
You've got a New Zealand one. You've also got, I think WA's still out.
Yeah, you've got WA one, and then you've got the New Zealand ones. So they're off to New Zealand next to Pukekohe. So that'll be the next round, which is in 2 weeks' time. Which, given the way that some of those cars finished, they're going to be up against it. But
sure,
great series. I love the supercars. It is a good series. A lot of complaints from the Formula One drivers about their new cars. A lot of them shorter and power units breaking down, and new engines they've put in all of them. That's all broken down as well. So a lot of the Formula One drivers really upset with qualifying and how their cars are going. So that's going to be an interesting day today with that race.
That industry must be such a hard one to refine each year, that you're trying to grab another 0.25 of a second out of each lap. It's incredible, isn't it? The tiny little increments they look for.
Well,
plus it's got to be reliable, doesn't it? Like it's got to make. You've got a little 1.6 litre engine that you've got 3 fans pushing fuel and everything else through it that quickly. It's a tiny little motor.
Aston Martin for the weekend, they've had a shocker.
Stirred.
They got new Honda engines, which have just
shaken
basically
but stirred, not stirred.
Well, I think Bond couldn't help him at this point. The engines were brought over.
Love Daniel Craig. He was good, wasn't he?
Oh,
yeah.
There's some of my favourite
What a hot machine. He was good.
Oh, and when he stands up out the water in that movie and comes on,
and the water rippled on his 6-pack.
I just thought of myself.
Well, it is.
That's me running out of Glenelg.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Out at West Beach, probably.
Down at West Beach, there's me
nicer
getting
beach.
in the water. Yeah. I could never wear black at the beach because people would try and roll me back in the water.
They said, "Get this bloody orca back in there."
Little Japanese people run up going, "Oh, man. Yeah." So
we could get some money for this one.
I'd find myself up on the back of a boat by my ankles. They try and drag me in.
Nice.
So yeah, but
Daniel Craig
was all right. He was all right. I reckon the girls liked him. Probably some of the boys these days.
He'd be on my bus. He wouldn't. Yeah, I'd have
Bob.
Kylie Minogue on the front of the bus. She'd be driving it.
Oh, the budgie, the singing budgie.
She's too hot to walk around, isn't she, Kylie? So you'd have to have all the boys on the bus there.
Yeah, I don't know. Who else would you put on that bus?
I'd have plenty. I'd have Kelly Slater would be on there, the surfer.
Bob
Naiswander would be on there. He'd be serving Budweisers down the back of the pub, down the back of the bus.
Judge.
Yeah, Aaron Judge, he'd be there for sure. He'd be probably squatting somewhere. He's probably a little bit tall to stand up in there. And
you bust to his big.
And Rob Thomas, he'd be there. He'd be
good.
He'd be singing on the bus for us.
You'd also have from the baseball world, local baseball. Who would you have from there? From Dodgers.
From local Joel Maz, Peter Remfrey.
Coxhill, just for a bit of a
laugh. Coxhill.
He'd do something stupid.
Well, he could look after the finances of the bus for the
he'd take everyone's money. But no, look, it's an interesting. Someone said the other day, who would you if you had around dinner 10 people, and you sort of get thinking about, you go, oh, geez, who would I have?
Well, you need someone that can sing. So Rob Thomas, he's a good-looking bloke from
Donald?
New York. Yeah,
Donald
will be there. He's funny swing action with his golf, but
Pauline
Hanson would be. She'd be up the
this
front
one's
with
for
Kylie.
Scotty would love
She'd
to
be
hear
up,
that.
She'd be navigator. So Kylie would be driving the bus, and then you've got Pauline saying, "I don't like it" up the front.
Scotty wouldn't take her money.
Scotty would let her on, I reckon.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He'd say, "Sign the ledger." Wouldn't he?
I think Scotty would leave her off. He's not a fan, I don't think. But anyway, look.
Well, he's changing. He's trying to work hard to try to fit her into his world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, mate. I like it. But who else on the bus? We've still got we've got a few more because we've got to quickly get into politics in a minute.
All right. Who else we got?
Who else on the bus? You've got
Michelle Nichols, obviously, with Michaela. You'd have to have them on.
Yeah, you need some locals on there that keep Pete company there with all the chatting going
have
on.
To have
and
the girls on.
Yeah, Michaela would be there for sure. She'd tell a few stories to the boys about the overseas trips and
who else could
Kangaroo Island.
Anyone from your Woodville days?
Yeah, probably Morty. Morty'd be there. He'd be the whiskey connoisseur. He'd be giving out the gold stuff and the blue stuff, and be nothing red there, and you wouldn't be able to mix it with water.
Morty was a great bloke.
You'd have to have it neat.
He was a great bloke.
And he'd tell you if you're not doing it right anyway. But
he was a good bloke.
He's a great bloke.
I hit him once in the middle of the back with a fastball.
Did you?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
He wouldn't forget it either.
Oh, he hated it.
He would.
We were up by 15 and he still got upset.
Mike Chimney. Mike Chimney be on the bus.
Oh, yeah, Chimney. Yes.
Oh, fucking love him to bits. Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Yeah.
He'd even with his 2 new knees or his 2 new hips, he's still catching. So
have to have a disabled bus.
He's hardcore. He's not even a disabled guy. He's even if you blew his arms off, he'd probably turn up and catch with his new feet.
Oh, who was the bloke? Was it Lodge kid? Only had one leg.
No, that was Shane Lodge. Shane Lodge, yeah. Yeah. No, he had a few issues early on in life. So
I think I hit him as well one day.
He's a good bloke. He can hit the ball and still get there to first, mate. He had a massive batting average. He could hit like hell.
I'd come on to pitch against him and you'd think, this bloke's
one guy left. We're going to run out of time.
Yeah,
one guy left on the bus. One each. You go first.
Yeah, I don't know.
Think baseball.
You go first quick while I
think baseball.
Baseball. Oh, what are we? Someone from the Giants. Why don't we say we'll get...
I'm going to put Gary Charalumbus on there, the trap shooter. He's going to be on there for security.
Actually, I'm going Jason from SOS Safety Signs.
Owen.
Yeah, let's go Jason.
All right. Bang, that's done. How good was that?
Get the sponsors on.
A little bit of shagging around on the bus.
On the bus.
I like on the bus. I think we might do that every couple of weeks. I reckon we'll shoot
try
on
and
that.
come up with a new list.
We're going to run out of time real soon. Politics, can you bring us up to speed with Adelaide? We're only, I think you said 14 days plus away from the election.
13 days now. So
we're under 2 weeks.
So Liberals have come out and said during the week that they will preference one nation.
Oh, well, they'd have to, wouldn't they, to even get some vote?
Well, exactly. They're not going to. So, and One Nation said that's cute, but we're not going to do the same in reply.
Sure.
So, One Nation have said to their voters, it's up to you what your preferences are.
Righto.
So they're not preferencing either side. They're just going for it. So that's going to be
outright.
Yep.
Jeez.
They're going for it outright.
So go back to the leader here in Adelaide.
Corey Bernardi.
Bernardi?
Yep. He got himself in trouble during the week and yesterday.
Oh, no.
Only because 14 years ago, when they were talking about the gay marriage could come in, he then said, well, if you do this, go ahead, you can plead what's next best in think of that whichever way you want.
I wish you would when they set that up instead of making ex-marriage or said that years ago, same-sex marriages and SS marriage. Marriage SS. Give it a title that's still got marriage in there, but put it on a different. It still means the same, but don't put it under the heterosexual marriage at the moment. Get all wild about it. Hey, Shorty, thanks for coming over again on Sunday. Sundays are the days that work for us. This has been a Milne Road Studios production.
Well, a great show. I actually really enjoyed that. So
that's good fun. I hope that the world tidies up and the war stops. The same-sex marriage doesn't have an SS, but marriages. I like marriages. Maybe you put an S at the front and an S behind.
Marriages. I think you and I should deliver.
We're just fair, mate. That's
we just deliver every Sunday.
Hey, Chris Smith's Crisps.
Smith's Crisps. Marriages.
Chris Dix. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oof.